Stig!
Hey, Mr. Bug, you ready to talk to the people?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Proudly, let's do it. What's going on, everybody? It's a beautiful Tuesday afternoon in northern Michigan, and Mr. Bug and I are just finishing up episode 4 of Counter Methods 2.0. What do you got to tell the people? What do they got to do?
Follow the link, watch a video, and hit subscribe. Dun, 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 dun.
Heck yeah. Air horns and everything. Episode 4 is super cool. It's all about the deepest days of our trip up at Mount Bohemia and the Upper Peninsula. These are deep, deep days with super cool experiences and pretty much endless snow. So if you're feeling like it, follow that link, watch that video, and hit subscribe.
Yeehaw, partners!
What a place to wake up to. We had a blast last night at the premiere of Counter Methods. Now it's time to get out on an adventure.
Hey, good morning from the Keweenaw Mountain Lodge. We had a nice night in the bus tucked up here behind the old historic lodge and stayed warm all night. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning. We've done our routine, gotten the kids fed, figured out what our activity for the day is going to be. So we are currently heading over to the lodge to meet up with Mr. Chris Geibert, and he's hooking us up with some approach skis, and we're going to go out on the snowshoe trail for a couple hours. There's some really amazing scenery in this part of the world. It's all rock and heavy metal based, and he's pointed out a few key locations for us to go to. So we're gonna head inside the lodge, get suited up, and hit the trail system.
We're here at the Outdoor Activity Center. We call it the OAC here at the Keweenaw Mountain Lodge. In the wintertime, we have it inside of our conference room here. In the summertime, we move it out to its own cabin. In the winter, we offer snowshoes. We offer these Altai-Hawk skis, which I'm going to go over in a second. We have 10 kilometers of cross-country groomed ski trails, and then we also have a 2-mile snowshoe loop that goes around the whole property. One of the goals is just to inform people. You know, a lot of people visiting the lodge are from out of the area, so one of the things is we just want to provide them local knowledge. You know, things to do, what's happening, what's on the fun list for today. We also want to provide a great experience. So that's getting you on the right gear, instructing you on that gear, giving you the knowledge of if you've never put on snowshoes before, let's teach you how to put those on. If you want to try these skis out, let me give you some pointers on that. And the third thing is really probably just have a good time. So we want to point you in that direction. So whatever that definition of fun is, kind of one of our slogans here at the lodge is fun, joyous, adventuresome, and we want to hit you on all 3 of those points.
So today's experience at the Keweenaw Mountain Lodge and the Outdoor Adventure Center is a really special thing for our family. With Huck's autism and sensory processing disorder, it makes it kind of hard to find activities that are outdoor and active that he feels comfortable doing, because with sensory processing disorder, you know, it can kind of feel like too much motion.
Yeah, it'll leave you wobbly.
So it's really important that we make sure that we do these things together as a family. Where are we at? What are we doing?
We're going skiing. We're going to go to a place where there's some rocks with maybe a little bit of copper in them. If there's some copper, hanging copper off a rock, I'll just snatch it.
It'll just take you a second to get used to it.
This is a big deal. Getting Huck to try new things can be a challenge.
Use your poles.
One that needs positive reinforcement.
Yo, bro. Keep walking. I'm really proud of you. You're doing great. First time skier over here. Long time faller.
In most athletic situations, Huck feels out of place from the very beginning. It's mostly his sensory processing disorder, but being less experienced also plays a role. He knows he doesn't have the background. But on this day, we're all on a level playing field. None of us ski. So he put on his happy face and tried his hardest. Every step as unsure as the one before it, keeping his anxiety and worry to himself. Until the trail started to slope downhill.
Bro. Bend your knees, you got it.
So we did what we always do, and made the most of it.
Fun. That was really
Keep going. Yeah, buddy, come on, bro.
To most people, it might seem like we're just off gallivanting all the time. And I get it. It's hard to imagine that a young family spends their days like this. But right now, we're actually doing homeschooling.
See what it's like. What's it seem like? Any copper in there?
Copper is like very scrunched up.
Besides, if they let me take copper, I would rather take actual copper. I would just leave rocks behind.
Before arriving at the Keweenaw Mountain Lodge, we spent days researching the area, its geography, and its historical significance. So while we're out enjoying a beautiful day in one of the most remote parts of the Midwest, we're actually engaged in discussion, attempting to teach our children in a more productive environment.
Well, we are back here on the snowshoe trail at the Keweenaw Mountain Lodge. It became pretty apparent right away that Huck wasn't going to be able to use the access skis. So we did the right thing for him and for the whole experience for the family, and we took him off and threw him on the back, and now he's just walking it like a normal trail, and it's packed down really well, so he's light enough that he's able to get through it all, and we're just experiencing all this super cool geological formations.
It's amazing to see what time spent in nature can do for a human. Trying to force them to sit in a chair and learn all day just isn't productive. The best part is that they always come home from our adventures tired out, which is the way we think it should be.
Definitely one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. Enjoyable for sure.
We're super grateful to the staff at the Keweenaw Mountain Lodge. This experience was the highlight of our trip so far, but it's time to get moving. We thought we had a solid plan to continue west towards Big Powderhorn, the Porkies, and Wisconsin, but that decision was based on a lackluster lake effect snow pattern. Over the last few days, that pattern kicked back up, accelerated by bitter cold air moving over Lake Superior. At this point, I was unwilling to change plans again. I did not want to get stuck waiting at Boho for snow that would never come. So we sent it to New Allouez, where our friends Lindsay and Greg have a home. This overnight stay would give us an opportunity to get their opinion on the weather predictions, catch up on some laundry, and most importantly, give us a chance to meet their people. We had an amazing dinner, hung out with the Putman crew, and reveled in our friendship. Without these types of connections, our time on the road would be much less fulfilling.
You're on camera. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on? We are back at Mount Bohemia after a quick trip to Copper Harbor, a stay at the Keweenaw Mountain Lodge, a night in New Allouez with our friends Greg and Lindsay, and a fantastic dinner that they cooked for us, and a chance to do our laundry and get a shower. But we're back at Boho, and our predictions for a storm have come true. It's Monday at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're anticipating upwards of 2 feet over the next 24 to 36 hours. You don't come all the way to Boho to not ride fresh snow. You take all this time and put all this energy into getting up here, and to leave Boho without having a great powder day is basically a waste in my book. So we're up here, we're doing it live. Everybody say yo!
Yo.
Yo! Here we go.
Let's get something straight. This is the Midwest. So when the stars begin to align and the powder gods start sprinkling you with lake effect snow, you do everything in your power to take advantage of it. Retrace your steps. Wind up back at the beginning. Prepare for the storm. Wait for your friends to show up and hunker down. You know the saying, the calm before the storm? Well, this is it. and everybody is stoked out. You can feel it in the lot. The excitement over what's about to happen is palpable. So we helped our neighbors get ready for the storm, made a bonfire, and howled at the moon as an offering to Uller. And guess what? It paid off. Lake effect snow came down upon the Keweenaw in a glorious fashion, at a rate of nearly an inch an hour. The storm that we'd been hoping for was producing what was sure to be the best days of this season.
Guess what? Powder Town! That's right, over a foot of snow last night. And we are just digging out, getting ready to go up and get first chair. Everybody's making their moves this morning. Big fat fluffy flakes. So what's up?
Howdy.
What is it?
Howdy.
Say it louder, what is it?
Howdy. The snow gods have been roaring at us.
So I think it's safe to say that our decision to come back to Boho instead of heading to the Porkies was the right decision.
We didn't know it, but there was another surprise waiting for the people of Bohemia. You see, the UP had been represented at this year's Winter Olympics. Nick Baumgartner is as UP as it gets, born and raised in Michigan's Upper Peninsula, a top-level border cross racer, and now an Olympic gold medalist. Nick had just returned from the Beijing Games and was on a tour of the UP, inspiring kids at local schools to chase their dreams.
Hey, why are you excited? Who's here?
Because Mr. Nick Baumgartner is here.
Oh man, and what did he just do?
He just won gold.
At the Olympics?
Yeah.
My goodness.
Look at
Trenton!
When the snow started coming down at Boho, he made the drive to get in on this deep day.
Yeah! Woo!
The things that make the ski and snowboard industry so special are probably lost on most outsiders. In individual sports, you're competing against each other to prove who's the best. But on the hill, we're all equal. Hooting and hollering from the lift is a sign of endearment and encouragement. A primal yell to let everyone know that the stoke is high. On a good powder day, you can hear these sentiments echoing across the mountain. From the lifts to the glades, from the cliffs to the bar, everyone is here for the same thing. And we don't mind sharing the powder, sharing the excitement, sharing the love for the community. This is what I want Nolly to take away. An understanding that we're all in this together.
Keep going. Flip it all the way down to the left.
It only took one lap to realize that we'd hit the jackpot. A midweek storm that no one saw coming. And well over a foot of fresh, with even more in the forecast. The only thing we forgot were our snorkels.
It's a party! Hey! Yeah, Muffer! First run, what's up? Come on, let's go get another one. Grumpy Bear. You want to ride some Grumpy Bear? Look at your line. This is yours, right? Keep going. You got it. Yeah, stink! Get it, Nolly! You! So what's up, dude? Tell me about your first couple runs.
What?
Tell me about your first couple runs.
It's very, very deep. I got buried, but I was standing up and I got buried.
Have you ever ridden anything this deep?
No, this is the funnest day ever.
I'm stoked she's stoked, yo. Seriously deep. Seriously deep day today.
Golden chair.
Outrageous.
The golden chair.
Oh, the golden chair. Oh, the golden chair.
What a day. It's an incredible experience for me as a father to share this passion with Nolly. I often wonder if she's as into it as it seems. The last thing I want for her to feel is forced into this lifestyle, or that she should do it because I love it. But then I see her eyes light up,
I'm going.
and she takes off to charge another line, and I'm reminded of what it was like to be 9 years old. The only difference is that I didn't have these opportunities, so we're stoked as parents to be able to provide them to our children. Oh, and it's not over. We still have 20 more days left on the road, and as of right now, it looks like Mother Nature has no intentions of stopping this onslaught of snow. So buckle up, because tomorrow's going to be another deep, deep day.